This is Tallahassee's News Channel 27.
Behold, here cometh the dreamer, the dreamer, the dreamer, the dreamer, the dreamer. What will become of his dreams?
We're never gonna survive unless we are a little crazy. No, we're never gonna survive unless we get a little
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Perhaps you had better start from the beginning.
1, 2, 3, get loose now. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Tick, 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 boom. I want everybody in the house to know I came here tonight to hear the crowd go. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Tick, 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 boom. Yeah. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Tick, 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 boom.
we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy.
Good morning and welcome to the Tiger Shark Report here on Channel 27. I'm Jim Mirabello. We've got a lot for you this week. Highlights from the All-Star Game. The Tiger Sharks have had a pair of games against Louisiana and Mobile. And Coach Terry Christensen will join us in just a moment. Right now, though, let's check in with David Murray.
All right, thank you, Jim, and good luck to your Steelers this afternoon in Super Bowl 30. Well, on this Super Bowl Sunday, we're talking hockey, of course, and it was a great week for Tallahassee hockey fans. Tuesday night, the East Coast Hockey League All-Star Game, Tallahassee being represented by defenseman Sean O'Brien and forward Cal Ingraham. For Cal, it was a great night offensively. He scored 2 goals and added an assist.
I was real excited just to make the team at first, and once the week started going on and we had practice and started to feel more comfortable, and after I went out my first shift, I had a breakaway on my first shift and then got an assist, so that really made me more comfortable. So then it was a lot of fun after that, and I was thankful that I got that I played well in front of the home fans, and even more thankful I got a couple of goals for them.
Like I've said before, I think some of my success last year kind of helped me out with the selection this year, and it's not the level you want to be at, but if you're going to be here, then it's nice to get a little recognition.
And on Friday night, the Tiger Sharks welcome back a familiar face to Tallahassee. Defenseman Todd Reardon is back after a stint with the ECHL Chicago Wolves.
I really enjoyed it last year, and things didn't work out for me in the ECHL this year, and Terry gave me a call, and I was really happy to come back here and try to help the Tiger Sharks win a championship here.
Since coming back from an eye injury on December 15th, Shane Henry has averaged over a point a game in the last 23 games. You'll meet Shane Henry a little later in the broadcast in this week's Player Profile. Dawn?
Today on the lighter side of hockey, we're going to be talking to a highly trained professional, Eddie the Zamboni Man.
Thank you, Don. Time now for our Celebrity Hams Rule of the Game. Here's my Mellow 105 broadcast partner, Tom Neziol.
Hi, and welcome to this week's Celebrity Ham's Rule of the Game. This week we're going to talk about what constitutes a penalty shot. Now, to my recollection, I don't remember there being a penalty shot here in Tallahassee. We see a lot of them after the game in the shootouts, but never during the game. Now, there's two situations that constitute a penalty shot, and this is the area right here at center ice where the player gets to skate around and get ready to come in on the goalie. Him and just a goalie and 10,000 screaming fans. But the first situation that allows a penalty shot to happen is when a player is all alone in the clear, just him and the goaltender, and he's hauled down and he's unable to get a shot away. And what I mean by being hauled down, he's either tripped or he's tackled or something that impedes him from going in on the goaltender and trying to score. And that's the referee's discretion if he wants to award a penalty shot. Sometimes the referee might just give you a 2-minute penalty. Sometimes you get the penalty shot, and it's pretty exciting for the fans. The other way that there can be a penalty shot is when a guy knocks the net off the moorings. And sometimes if a guy has a glorious opportunity where he might be able to score, the defensive team might knock the net off. Now, this again is a discretionary call, but if the referee feels like the puck had an opportunity to go into the net and the guy knocked the net off, well, he's going to award the guy that was shooting the puck a penalty shot. So you be the ref next time, and if you think there should be a penalty shot called, make sure you let the people know about it. And that's this week's Celebrity Ham's Rule of the Game.
Celebrity Hams is more than spiral sliced ham. It's succulent, honey-roasted, marinated rotisserie chicken. Celebrity roasters are seasoned overnight in a unique blend of herbs and spices, slow roasted to perfection from chickens that are farm fresh, never frozen. Celebrity Hams and Roasters serves handmade chicken pot pies, chicken salad, lunch plates, and the original stuff and muffin, the healthy choice for lunch or dinner. Chicken used to be chicken, but not anymore. Taste the difference honey-roasted, marinated rotisserie chickens make, only at Celebrity Hams and Roasters.
Walt, on behalf of the Universal Travel and Tours, I want to welcome you to Tallahassee. We had a great season last year. This year, we look forward to going all the way and getting the ring.
Jim, thanks very much. It's great to be here in Tallahassee. That's our goal, to bring a championship cup back here to Tallahassee. As a professional franchise, we have a lot of unique travel needs, and we look to have those needs taken care of. Along with my personal needs, we look to Universal Travel. You take great care of us, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks so much.
Now to Foy, and he'll dump it into the north zone. Parsons is there to take it. Parsons representing the Johnstown Chiefs. Lost it. Here comes Ingraham. Down right wing. Put it in front, and it's stuffed home. The South takes a 1-0 lead on a goal by Chris Bergeron. Set up by Cal Ingraham of Tallahassee. In the corner, and they get it in front, and they've scored again. Right in front of the net, the puck came to Bob Berg. And it's 2-0 in favor of the South. Here's Solange, a shot, he scores. And the South has poured it on. In the first 5 minutes and 56 seconds, they lead the game 3-0. Judson arrives for the North, plays it quickly to Wetzel, and he scores. Down left wing, the Toledo Storms. Todd Wetzel, Rick Judson from center was able to get the puck to him, and the North is on the board. For Wetzel. Wetzel, who's got the goal, gets another. Wetzel with a wrist shot, and it's now a 3-2 game. Wetzel has scored twice.
Unbelievable, the Toledo Storms. Todd Wetzel once again demonstrating that big league snapshot there.
And they start back. Judson to center to Bo. Bo had his pocket picked at center by the South. Bergeron now. Judson got it back and is denied by Schoen. They score, though, on the rebound, and the South has tied the game. Judson has tied it up at 3. Here's Bergeron. Teams at even strength right now to Dave Kravich. 27 seconds to go in the period in front of Ingraham. He scores! Cal Ingraham! The hometown favorite here tonight from the Tallahassee Tiger Sharks has given the South a 4-3 lead.
And this crowd is absolutely ecstatic right now.
Great play by Dave Kravich, goes behind the net, looks up, has his head on a swivel, sees Ingraham, sees the white jersey right on the tape, and Ingraham makes no mistake about it.
North from the face-off, Berman, they're still working on a 2-man advantage. Lindgren scores! Lindgren from the right point on a feed from Berman. The game is tied at 4. Here comes Donnie Parsons to center. Parsons of the Johnstown Chiefs. Takes it in deep. Circles the net, tried to stuff it home, he scores! Donnie Parsons on a wraparound.
Well, nobody's happier than Donnie Parsons right now.
5-4 the score. North leading, and they've got the puck. Morris across the line, headman pass. Parsons comes in with his move, and he scores! Donnie Parsons has his second of the period.
He'll come in on his off wing, fake the shot, he'll cut to the middle and put it in, and it's a very gutsy play when you cross in front of the net like that.
On the power play, Kravitz right point. Makes the shot, goes to Wenga, open right wing circle, back to Kravitz in front of backhander, he scores! Power play goal for Dave Kravitz of the Mobile Mystics. Here comes Ward now for the North. Bo rides him down, Ward scores! With Bo all over him, Colin Ward managed to get a shot off, and the game is tied at 6.
Unbelievable goal by the former Western Michigan Bronco. He had a guy all over him, and he still was able to score, and that's got to make his coach, Mark Kuppel, very proud of his effort right there.
Now Birmingham again, a shot, say Robbins. Rebound loose in front, Birmingham scores. Jim Birmingham with 52 seconds to go here in period number 2. Berman to Gibson, he's got Birmingham on his right. Gibson shoots and scores.
Wow, what a shot that was.
Solange gets to it in behind the goal center. Ingraham there, shoots, scores! Cal Ingraham! His second of the night, and it's a 2-goal game.
A beautiful goal by Cal Ingraham, and that's how you respond. Once you get scored on, you come back.
Wetzel all alone, he's got 2 goals. Wetzel is stopped by Robbins. Robbins stops Wetzel on a clean breakaway.
A huge save, and it keeps the South in the game with the score at 9-7.
And the South still within striking distance.
The number 2 star from the South, number 22, Cal Ingraham.
That was very, very important as far as getting this game into the North's favor and keeping it away. The number 2 star here, very popular, Cal Ingraham from the Tallahassee Tiger Sharks. 2 goals, 1 assist, a couple of other good opportunities, and Cal Ingraham getting a standing ovation from the Tiger Shark faithful here.
Joining me now, Tiger Sharks head coach Terry Christensen. Terry, it's been quite a week here, a couple of games at home, and first of all, let's talk about the All-Star Game Tuesday night. Quite a showing, a 10-7 victory for the North, and you got to be the assistant coach in that game.
Well, it's quite a thrill, Jim, to have an opportunity to be involved in the All-Star Game. Certainly, the things that really made me happy about the whole evening, it was number 1, I thought the management team upstairs, headed up by Walt Edwards and Tony Mancuso, just did an outstanding job in terms of the overall organization of the event. I had an opportunity to go to Greensboro the year before, and certainly the job that they did down here was outstanding. I know everybody that was here had nothing but great things to say, and it's nice to be involved in an organization. You know, it makes you proud to be involved in an organization where the people that are managing things, you know, really do such an outstanding job. But in terms of coaching and having an opportunity to be around the guys, it was a lot of fun. There wasn't a whole lot of pressure in the game, of course. We don't like losing 10-7, but as I told everybody, there's nothing wrong with losing by a field goal.
That was a football score indeed, 10-7. The North beats the South on Tuesday night at the Leon County Civic Center. And the Tiger Sharks right back into action in the standings where it counts as they have some big Southern Division games. And it looks like we're in a big battle now in the South between ourselves, Louisiana, and Nashville for the top 3 spots in the division.
Well, it really makes me happy that things are tight because it means so much each and every night you go out. Not only when you're playing the teams that are ahead of you or right next to you, but certainly anytime you play any team, whether they're in your division or outside of your division, it's very important that you have success. But the things that we're talking about with the guys now in the locker room is not so much winning or losing, but execution within our systems of play and putting your best foot forward. If we're able to go out there and play our best hockey, I really believe that we can compete with anybody in the league. And certainly our 4-3 loss over at Louisiana is a good indication of that. I thought that we played about 40-45 minutes of solid hockey, had great opportunities to score goals, didn't finish quite as well as we wanted to, and had a couple of defensive lapses, and had it not been for that, I really believe we could have won.
Well, coming up Tuesday night, we've got a night that we're all looking forward to. The Hampton Roads Admirals make their one and only regular season appearance. And, of course, you had the big playoff series against them last year.
Well, I know our fans are looking forward to see the Hampton Roads come to town. First of all, I have tremendous respect for John Brophy, their coach. He always has his team in a frame of mind where they play very, very hard, whether they're in their building or on the road. And certainly the playoff series we had last year was a clear indication of that. So I really believe our fans are going to be treated to an outstanding night of hockey, certainly a very intense game.
Well, up next, we've got our player profile. David Murray will introduce us to Shane Henry when the Tiger Shark Report continues.
In Florida, bank holding companies are literally buying out their competition. Every transaction is processed by a machine. Phones are answered by computer-generated voices. Even loan decisions are faxed to their home offices in other cities for review. At Capital City Bank Group, the most important asset always has and always will be our people. You can still do business with someone you know.
It's a brand new school year, and iSavers wants to make sure you're totally focused and in style. Announcing the 4 for $99 limited time offer. 1, you'll get an eye exam by a professional doctor of optometry. 2, a pair of Bausch & Lomb or equivalent contact lenses. 3, the Renew Lens Care System. 4, a new pair of eyeglasses. So don't delay. Get in focus and in style with the 4 for $99 back-to-school special only from iSavers. North Monroe, Appalachia Parkway, Monticello, and Thomasville.
Left wing side.
If you like hockey players that quietly go about their business and simply get results, then you'll love Tiger Shark forward Shane Henry. Oftentimes, his performances go virtually unnoticed, but when you read the box scores the following morning, you more often than not see his name in the scoring column.
Yeah, I just try to actually just try to hide out there most of the time. That's the way I like to play hockey, and try to stay out of everyone's view, and that's how you can pick up points, is no one seems to know where you are, or you hide behind the net, come out, the puck ends up back there, and you just look to make little passes to my wingers and defensemen sneaking in, and mostly I'm a playmaker that way, so you don't get the big response from scoring goals and stuff like that.
He came to Tallahassee from Richmond, where he was the second leading scorer on last year's Riley Cup championship team. The experience of winning the cup was, to this point, his greatest thrill as an athlete.
That was the greatest thing in the world, you know. First year out playing pro, and a lot of guys on that team were in the exact same situation. We were all first-year players. We had a couple veterans in there to help us out, and it was just a great thrill. Right from the start, we went on and tied a record for the most wins in pro hockey, and then carried it all the way to the end.
After getting off to a fast start offensively, an eye injury sidelined him for about 6 weeks. But as soon as he came off injured reserve, it didn't take long for Shane to get back into form.
Yeah, it was a little tough. Just being off for so long, you kind of lose your rhythm, and you lose that intensity to come back. But just managed to come back, and things went well right from the start. And once things start going well, then you just keep going from there, and you gain confidence, and went still going good from now.
And in special team situations, Henry has played a key role on the Tiger Sharks power play.
I like to take pride in the power play, and I like to think that the other guys that are out there want to take pride in it, because when that's going well, that can win you a lot of games, and it's one of the most important parts of hockey. And I sometimes don't think that people realize that. You can go out and score a goal or two on the power play. Just, you know, it makes a whole big difference to the game.
A Vancouver, British Columbia native, Shane played his college hockey at Massachusetts Lowell, the same school that produced defenseman Aaron Chris and goaltender Mark Richards.
It's kind of funny walking in the dressing room, and it was like walking into our university back at Lowell there in Boston. It makes it easy, though, to come to this team and see those guys there, and you're just able to talk to them, and it was like I'd played for this team already.
And although there's still 2 full months of hockey remaining, Shane feels this year's Tiger Shark squad is developing the right chemistry now to make a solid run in the Riley Cup playoffs.
Yeah, I think it's very similar, the teams, just because we have a lot of young guys that are hungry and are playing well in their first years. I mean, you look at a guy like Cal Ingraham there, playing in the All-Star Game and being a big fan favorite here. And he, you know, he's a first-year player down here, and we were like that in Richmond last year, a lot of the players. And then we got a couple veterans here to help us out. You know, you got like Swartzy there helping all the young guys out, and that just adds good chemistry to a team.
For the Tiger Shark Report, I'm David Murray.
When you need a little help from a friend, let the Cash Cow help. In less than 15 minutes, the Cash Cow can offer you up to $10,000 straight to you, no questions asked. Good, bad, or no credit, it doesn't matter to the Cash Cow. Just bring us your car, boat, RV, or motorcycle title, and we'll take care of the rest confidentially. The Cash Cow is the largest title loan company in the area with the guaranteed lowest rates. Come visit our convenient location or call 793-4903 to get quick, easy cash. So remember, when you need cash with no questions asked, stop in and see your friend, the Cash Cow.
I'd like to present this to the man who's done so much for Big Eaters, Mr. Dave Thomas, founder of Wendy's.
3 years ago, I had a dream to make Wendy's Big Bacon Classic Cheeseburger to satisfy the biggest eater. With a quarter pound of fresh beef, cheese, bacon, not 2 strips, 3 strips, plus a pile of Biggie fries and a nice 20-ounce drink. And when I thought it was too big, I said, now it's perfect.
Wendy's Big Bacon Classic Combo, the official meal of the Big Eaters Club.
So let's see.
It's time now for the Wendy's Ask the Coach. And Terry, here's your first question.
Coach Christensen, last week against Mobile, why'd you put Mark Richards back in when Rob Laurie was doing so well?
That's a good question. Why would I take and pull a Rob Laurie who played so well in the second period after I pulled Mark Richards and then put Mark back in the game for the third period? The main reason that I did that as a coach is that we all know that Mark Richards probably did not have the best game he possibly could, and that's why we pulled him. Then you put Rob Laurie in, and he does an outstanding job, keeps us in the game, doesn't allow Nashville to score a goal. But I really felt that Mark needed to get back in the net. It was our last game before break. I wanted him to end on a positive note and have a good, clear mind as we got into our second half of the season. And certainly I felt our hockey team was going to score enough goals to win the hockey game, and I really believe that it worked out for the best. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but to have Mark there at the end when we had the shootout, I think was an added plus, and certainly for him to win the hockey game, put him in a state of mind where he's really excited about the second half of the season.
Well, while you're at the Tiger Shark games, maybe you're going to the concession stand during the intermission or doing the chicken dance at the YMCA. While that's all going on, we've got Eddie on the Zamboni resurfacing the ice, and you'll get a chance to meet the man who drives the big machine in the intermissions. That's the subject of this week's report by Don Kelly.
All right, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. I drink a bottle of Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the umpty.
Hi, Eddie. How did you become the Zamboni driver?
Well, about a year ago, the Civic Center hired me, and they brought a lady up from Miami to train me how to operate the Zamboni.
Well, what happens? Can anybody else operate the Zamboni? What happens if you get sick?
If I get sick, we do have one standby person that can handle it.
Have they ever done it before?
He's done it in the game quite a few times last year. He hasn't had the opportunity this year, though, and he does a good job for us.
Great. What exactly does the Zamboni do? I have a lot of my friends that ask me if maybe it can make them a snow cone. I mean, what exactly does it do?
Well, I wouldn't make any snow cones out of what comes out of here, but I pick up the ice off the floor, I wash it with some wash water, and I got hot water at the end that puts down the slick layer of ice.
Good, so it makes it smooth for when they come out to skate again?
Right, it makes it real smooth for them and fast.
Okay, well, we know that you're so much fun to watch during the intermissions. How did you come up with the idea of the costumes and the wild hat?
Gee, that was by accident. They told me to wear some hats, and I did, and it worked out real well. Then I wore a Elvis outfit, and that kind of sprung it from there.
So do you think there's any other Zamboni driver that has so much fun that you do?
I doubt it.
Well, tell us a little bit about the Dragon Slayer.
The Dragon Slayer, that was the mascot for the Mystics is a dragon, so I felt like I need to be a Dragon Slayer since for the Bulls I'm a Matador.
For the Tiger Shark Report, I'm Don Kelly.
Thank you, Don. We'll have more on the Tiger Shark Report right after this.
Who makes the world's greatest hamburger? World's greatest. Fuddruckers. Oh. At Fuddruckers, you start with a freshly ground half-pound hamburger. Fresh. After that, it's in your hands. Yes. So, who makes the world's greatest hamburgers? Fuddruckers. Fuddruckers and you. Fuddruckers.
The puck stops here.
Mission Trace Apartments, home to the Tallahassee Tiger Sharks. Mission Trace, off the beaten path with spacious 2- and 3-bedroom apartments, yet it's conveniently located, only minutes to all the universities, complete with amenities such as weight rooms, swimming pool, and a car wash area. Now accepting applications, so hurry to Mission Trace Apartments, 3801 Mission Trace Boulevard.
Well, we've got another busy week for the Tiger Sharks. The Hampton Roads Admirals are in town on Tuesday night. It's their one and only regular season appearance. So come on out and see the Admirals, coached by John Brophy, in a rematch of last year's exciting playoff series. And then on Wednesday night, the Birmingham Bulls are here. Both games start at 7 o'clock. Our thanks to our producer, Mark Swain. For David Murray, Don Kelly, Tom Neziol, and Coach Terry Christensen, I'm Jim Mirabello. So long until next week on the Tiger Shark Report. Tiger Sharks bring the puck now to center, into the Louisiana zone. It's Paradise taking it in deep, putting it in front. Pasco scores! Paradise to Pasco! And Ronnie Pasco finishes the play to give the Tiger Sharks a 1-0 lead. Bryant tries to get a couple of rights in. It's going on right near center ice. O'Brien and McKegg. They both have one another tied up pretty well by the jerseys now. O'Brien with a couple of rights in there. They come over near the glass. McKegg tried to get the left free. They're still wrestling at one another. Now O'Brien gets the upper hand on McKegg and comes at him with a couple of rights, and the linesmen have stepped in. Now leaves it for Ingraham down left wing. Here's Cal, caught up by Passman, still center, shot by Henry, fired it up in the net. Ingraham off the board, scores! Cal Ingraham has given the Tiger Sharks the 2-1 lead. He played the caroms perfectly off the boards and shot it into an empty net. Sauter keeps it alive. Here's Sauter down the slot, walking in, backhander, and he scores! Hardy Sauter scores, and the Tiger Sharks have a 2-goal lead.
That was a perfect give-and-go play between Hardy Sauter and Ronnie Pasco. That's a big goal. It's now 3-1.
Schwartz controlling that puck, trying to play it in front, does get it in front. There's Ingraham shooting save. Ingraham stopped on the rebound, and then Sauter couldn't quite get it home. Schwartz does, though! Darren Schwartz scores! He saw the loose puck in front. It was bouncing around in the goal mouth right near the goal line, and Schwartz came in and tapped it home.
Schwartzy came flying from nowhere and pounced on that puck to give the Sharks a 4-3 lead.
Here's Gult's 13 goals on the year. Left-handed shot, comes forward, grabs the puck across the Tiger Shark line, looks, fakes, goes to the shot, and he's stopped by Richards. Richards stops Gult's.
Gult's made a couple.
Number 22, Cal Ingraham.
Chance to win it, but was robbed by Manilow. Cal's chance to get even. Cal grabs the puck. Here he comes. In between the circles. Backhander. He scores! Yes, sir. Cal Ingraham, and the shootout is tied at 1.
How many times have we seen him do that this year? Fake the shot, go to his backhand and put it right upstairs underneath the crossbar. The shootout's all tied up.
Here comes DePort, left-handed shot, grabs the puck at center across the Tiger Shark line. DePort comes in, his shot, he's stopped by Richards. And another one, DePort really wasn't moving too fast on it. Hunter's got 1 goal already. He's a right-handed shot, he's got 9 on the year. Here he comes forward, grabs the puck across the line, comes in between the circles, wrist shot, hey! Shoots and scores! Hardy Sauter! He lights the lamp behind Manilow, and the Tiger Sharks win it in the shootout 5-4.
Well, folks, get the grill ready because it's gator tail time. This one's over with a penalty shot winning goal by Hardy Sauter.
Great game. Sauter came in and went to the glove side with a wrist shot that beat Manilow, and the Tiger Sharks are winners. The Tiger Sharks beat the Ice Gators by a final score of 5-4.